Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. We are talking about threesomes the entire month of March. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about the word compersion. I want to start with that, what it means and how it's really important when you start opening up your relationship, playing with other people, this kind of thing. So we're going to get into that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a visualization. Because before I go into various steps about meeting people and what you do during the time that you're together, the aftercare, all that kind of stuff, I want us to, up to this point, it's been about preparation, right? So this is part of the preparation. While you're talking to your partner, you're asking questions, you're thinking about different things around sexuality, about your sexuality, about what you want, how you're going to make this happen together. You can also practice some internal work. You can do some of your own visualization so that you start to create the best scenario, the most exciting scenario possible. And it's just through your imagination, but this is really important to create some energy that reverberates out into what's going to actually happen. So before we start, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you've just shown up for the first time, I think you're going to really enjoy this series of threesomes. And if you're back for you're one of my subscribers, it's so great to have you. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I really love doing this content. And I'd love to hear from you too. I'd love to hear what's going on for you. Any kind of comments, stories, information that you want to share with everybody else is really, really helpful. So comment below anytime during the video because it really helps other people that are going through similar kinds of sexual exploration with their partners, gives them some ideas. It's about sharing and breaking the taboos about, being in long-term relationships and sexually exploring. Right? So, first of all, the word compersion. I want to talk about that first. If you've never heard of the word before, it's actually a word that was created in the 70s, and it means the opposite of jealousy. So, instead of having intense feelings, insecure feelings, angry feelings, frustrating feelings, you actually have joyful feelings, happy feelings for your partner when they connect with somebody in a more intimate way. And this can be just talking to somebody, texting somebody, in a more intimate way, even just in a friendly way, or even in a more sexual way. So, when you start to open up the relationship, when you start to bring in a third, because we're so heavily ingrained with this jealousy concept, we don't really have anything else to take the place of that, right? So it's just like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to react. This is what I've taught. This is what I saw, what I've seen in media. This is what it's been part of my existence. What else? How else can I feel? Well, you can feel the absolute opposite of that. So it does take some work, but just knowing that it is possible. You can be compersive. You can be compersive to your partner. Just as an example, so that you can get a feeling of what this is like. If you think about your good friend, or maybe a sibling, and maybe they're talking about somebody that they just met, and they're excited about meeting this person, and it's been a nice connection, and you're listening, and you're like, wow, that's really great. I'm so happy for you that you met somebody interesting and that you really like them, and that's compersion, right? If they say to you, oh, I just had the greatest sexual experience last night. It was so much fun. This person and I was like rocket fire, and you're like, wow, like cool. Tell me more. I'd like to hear more about this. It's really exciting. Compersion. So it's taking that kind of a feeling into your relationship. And I know it sounds, it's not easy to do for most people, especially if you've brought up with the heavy jealousy concept. But you can work at it, right? You can work at it. You can, now that you know that it's possible, that you can feel joy for your partner, like, wow, you met somebody, you really connected with that person, you really like them. That's really cool. Like, it's nice that you have some other kind of intimate connection, and how do you feel around that person? And like, open to feeling good for them that they've met somebody that they like, or that they've connected in a deeper, more intimate way with somebody, instead of anger and frustration and self-sacrificing. I've been through heavy jealousy. And I have been working for a long time around compersion. I wouldn't say that it's completely ingrained in my being. I'm with a new partner now. I'm a Brazilian man, gorgeous man, and there's a jealousy that comes up, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to feel that. It's painful to feel jealousy. But to feel joy, I say, no, it's great that he's met somebody that he likes to connect with and talk to, and maybe go for dinner or coffee or whatever with, right? So, and then I feel better about myself. I feel better about the situation, about us. I know that I'm secure. I know that I am me, and I am, no one can replace me. No one can replace me. That's all there is to it. And I want to be with someone who wants to be with me. I'm turning this whole thing into compersion, but I just want to do a short visualization at the end. Anyhow, so I wanted to talk about this compersion because this slides into the visualization. The concept of the visualization is to feel good through visualizing, through imagining. Feel good about your partner connecting with someone else. Feel good about seeing them look at somebody else, and touch somebody else, and kiss somebody else, and be penetrated maybe by somebody else. If you're going into, you probably will. Most people do in threesomes. That's not the whole point, but that's an important part. So penetration, all sorts of, really intimate kinds of connections. Can you feel joy around that? You will probably get turned on, but can you start to really feel joy for their own happiness and joy, right? My light just went out. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so into the visualization. So if you made it this far, fabulous. If you'd like to stay for the visualization, then just get comfortable, and I would suggest that you just get in a comfortable position and close your eyes. I'm just going to lead you through 4 to 5 minutes of a visualization, something that you can just drop into and feel, and create your own kind of scenario as we go through this. Okay, so close your eyes. Get comfortable, close your eyes. Take a couple of breaths just to relax your body, drop into your body. Close your eyes if they're not closed. And visualize yourself and your partner getting ready to go meet somebody. So you're very excited, and you're both getting dressed, and you're watching your partner put on different clothes to see what they're going to wear, because they want to look really good, and you're just feeling so good for them that they're going to have this experience, and you're putting on the outfit that you're going to wear, looking at yourself in the mirror, and just being so excited and so happy that this is finally going to take place. You're going to experience a threesome with somebody else, and it's just, wow, it's something you fantasized for a long time, and you're really excited about it. And so here you go. You and your partner are completely ready and feeling good, and you look into each other's eyes, and you smile, and you kind of laugh, like, wow, we're doing it. This is incredible. Let's go have a really good time. We're together. We are going into this together. So let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy ourselves no matter what. We can have a good time. So you were meeting this third in a hotel room, and they've already booked the hotel and they're waiting for you. So you get into your car and off you go to the hotel. You're very excited being near each other. You start to kiss your partner, tell them how much you love them, how grateful you are for this experience. You get to the hotel. Now you're both very nervous. You're not sure what this is going to be like, but it's something you've been waiting for. So off you go into the hotel. You find out the room that your third is waiting, texting him, her, that you're coming up. Now you're in the elevator. You're going up the elevator. You're very excited. You're thrilled. You're tingling all over. You've never done this before. You're a little bit nervous. You hold hands. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We've talked about all sorts of things. We've created our boundaries. We've created our safe word. We look amazing. You tell your partner, you look absolutely incredible. They feel so good. You feel so good. Elevator door opens. You go into the room, knock on the door. And the third, who you've already met before and you were both very excited about, opens the door. This is it. This is the start of it. And you walk into the room. The third has lit candles. There's some wine sitting on the table, 3 glasses. You all smile at each other and come into the room and sit down and relax, pour some wine, chit-chat a little bit, but you're all kind of turned on. And it was decided that you're the one that's going to lead. So you start by saying, let's play a little game so we can get into this a little bit. And you say, I'd like to see you and my partner kiss each other. Everybody kind of giggles and it's like, okay. But you're all excited and you're ready to start. You're ready to get things moving. So your partner sits beside the third and they slowly go in to kiss each other and you're watching them. And you think, wow, like, this is amazing. This is so beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. And the kiss is soft at first and then there's electricity there. You can see it, you can feel it, and they start kissing more. And then the third takes your partner's face and is holding your partner's face and kissing your partner. And then they suddenly stop and they look over at you. And your partner puts their hand out for you and brings you, says, come with us, come closer. And so they stand up and the 3 of you get really close together and just hold each other in a triad, kind of just feeling the energy. It's nice to start slow, just getting a feeling for the other person's energy, bringing them into your coupledom a little bit at a time so that they feel welcomed, so that they feel comfortable. You bring them in, you hold them, you're both kissing this person, telling them that you really like them and you're really enjoying each other's closeness. And then you and your partner start to make out because now you're really excited and you're right beside each other and you just start kissing your partner. It's like, oh my God, this is so much fun. The electricity. And then your partner starts kissing the other person and you start kissing the other person. And now it's getting the energy starting to build between the 3 of you. And And then one person takes off a layer of clothing, and you can feel more skin, and then a little bit more clothing comes off from another, and then more clothing starts to drop onto the floor, and you feel the heat of the bodies of each other against each other. It feels so juicy and vulnerable and sweet and passionate, and then you as the leader sort of guide the other two. You hold them and pull them over towards the bed, and you lay them down, sit them down, and you all kind of crawl onto the bed together. And then you start to feel and touch each other and get into the mood and get into each other's bodies and energy. And yeah, just really enjoying the addition of another human energy with you. So stay with that and practice this visualization. Practice just some things that you may do as you enter connecting with another person, what you feel, what you think might be exciting to do, and visualizing it being a really beautiful, exciting, gentle, but passionate, fiery experience. And as you're together, you ebb and you flow, and there's fire and heat, and then you slow down and you all go get a little drink, and now you kind of know each other a bit better, and you want to try some other positions and some other interesting ways of connecting. So go into the visualization of that. What do you do together? What can you visualize that the three of you do? What gets you excited? I want you to enjoy your threesome, and this is an important part of enjoying threesome, feeling it inside of you that it's going to be fine, that it's going to be beautiful, that it's going to be an experience that you and your partner will transform in. So I'm going to end the meditation. I'm going to end the visualization there.